Welcome Metroids, my name's Trent and I'm the CEO of Metrix Coin. In my last video I said that we'll probably be done for the year, but we thought as a team, let's give you one more video. Let's give you a year in review. So we're calling this one the CEO's perspective of the year in review. I thought, how will I do this? I'm sitting on a tropical island. I'm in the very northern part of Cebu in the Philippines. And I wanted to walk along the beach and do this as a very natural video. You'll notice I don't have a business shirt on. I am on a short break. You can call it a holiday, but I've been working every day, just not as much. What I thought I'd do though is to make sure we cover everything, is have a look at the updates that we've been posting and go back to the start of January 2020 and work our way through those updates and just have a look at what we've actually achieved as a team. I just couldn't believe it. Let me show you. I've got 5 pages of notes. So what I thought I'd do is I'll just bullet point these so that I can get through these fairly quickly and just give you an idea of what we've actually achieved as a project, as a team and as a community over 2020. 2021 is obviously going to be a lot of fun, but let's just do a quick recap on 2020 and see where we were. So going through the Discord, we were the very first company to release multi-level masternodes. First of its kind in the world as far as I know, where we had 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 25 million, 50 million and 100 million masternodes. Obviously they're not in existence now, but at the time they were groundbreaking. We reached 1 million blocks on our old chain, and we actually achieved that back in January 2020, which was very impressive. We released the Altitude 2.1, our desktop Altitude wallet. We released Metrix Wiki. Anyone asking technical support questions, if you want to find out a little bit more rather than asking questions and you want to educate yourself, we've got the Metrix Wiki that's been released now. That's on our website. We released the Discord feedback channel and we've had some great feedback, so bear in mind that's still there. We've also got the suggestions feedback. So either feedback channel or suggestions, anything you want to talk about, any ideas you get, whack them in there. That's what they're for. We listed on FIDES Exchange. Now, back at the time, that was a good listing. FIDES has just announced that they will be closing on December 31st. So anyone with any coins there, make sure you remove those as soon as possible. I don't think there's many coins there at all, but if you do have coins on FIDES, make sure they're gone. We cleaned up all our socials. What you'll see in this area is there's a lot of disgusting comments. There's a lot of people having a go at other people and so forth on social media. Have a look at our social media. They're very clean, they're very professional. That's how we like to see it, and they're the rules of becoming part of our socials. So that was a huge improvement. The team proposed a new chain and a chain swap ratio. Our community back then, because they weren't Metroids, our community then voted and we agreed on a 1-to-1 swap. Chris then posted the opportunity for new business development managers to join the team, and you might have found one. The community confirmed the chain swap as a ratio 1-to-1. We swapped all our old Linda X into Metrix. I joined the team. Back then I was head of business development and partnerships. Our first partnership announcement with BA Consult followed not too long after that. I then stepped up to the CEO role. We then announced our deflationary model. Rather than the inflationary model having these masternodes paying out 60% ROI, we announced the deflationary, where we took it from 60% down to 10% for a few years, and then over the coming years it works its way down to 1%. So that shows a lot of sustainability and a long-term view for this project, which is very, very important, especially for new investors coming in. People that are serious and want to buy a lot of Metrix, they understand that with the inflation we had, it wasn't a good model. The model we've now got is amazing. We then had our graphic designs competition, and we got some fantastic artwork coming through for that one. We had the community name competition. Like I was saying before, we weren't Metroids then. Now we're all Metroids. Barter trade listing agreement was signed. We had a Twitter competition to start growing our socials, and we called that Grow Our Social campaign. Very realistic. Our community AMAs. I did the first AMA with the community, where it was Ask Me Anything, and that was more about me personally, my background and so forth. So if you missed that, it's all in the updates on Discord. Go and have a look at that one. I then completed a video interview with Anurag, the CEO of Barter Trade, on this new groundbreaking exchange. So we're really looking forward to that one coming. We should already be on there, but due to COVID and due to some of their own restrictions and testing and so forth, that one's due to release very early January. So that's going to be fantastic for Q1. What else have we got? Going over to page 2, we released our official YouTube channel, then followed by our official Telegram channel. The reason we did this was our socials were owned by all different people in the community. So we cleaned all these up so that, again, we could be very, very professional with what we're doing. These are all team-run channels now, much better than just personally run channels. We then followed that up with a new Facebook and a new LinkedIn page. They're brand new. We're working on the content with those now, but in Q1 2021, they're going to look just as good as our other stuff. We then released our September roadmap, and back then our roadmap had been blanked out on the website for the simple reason we changed direction. We had the chain swap coming, which then eliminated a lot of the old ideas and brought on all the brand new ideas. The great thing there is the ideas now are restricted by our own level of creativity. We can have new coins and projects building on our chain, which is fantastic. That couldn't be done before. So the opportunities now are pretty much endless. And we'll get into a bit more of that as we get into 2021. We then released several Medium and Reddit articles. We then commenced the big series of AMAs. We conducted our bonus buys, for those that remember. I put up 10 million of my own coins, and anyone that bought coins got a bonus. That program went really well. It was, I think we had that running for 48 hours, but we were out of coins within 12 hours, so that one worked really well. We then had our trading competition on our Tilly. That one was excellent. That was the biggest trading volume we've seen in years on Metrix, which was fantastic. We then released information on our chain swap. So Sayambara did a YouTube video for us, just showing how simple it was for the chain swap. We then released some PDFs to assist our Metroids, and then our lead dev put out a chain swap website. So I think everyone agreed it was pretty easy to do that chain swap. We then did some more AMAs. Nibbles then released the new Block Explorer, and that was a real favourite with a lot of our Metroids because it featured the rich list, so everyone could see who's got the most coins. What else did we do? We completed a deal with all the exchanges to automatically swap the coins, which was a very big thing. A lot of the exchanges these days, unless they're Binance, they're not really interested in working with the projects because there's so many projects. But our exchanges are fantastic. We've got a good relationship with them, and they did this chain swap for us automatically, which was really, really good. I then announced a new partnership with Afro Foundation and Coin. So you'll hear a lot more about these guys next year. They're just in the final development works at the moment on their blockchain. So that's been a little bit of a slow run there, but coming into quarter 1 2021, that's hard to say, you'll hear a lot more about that and how we can start using the telecommunications model. We had another Twitter Metrix giveaway competition, again trying to grow our socials. I then introduced a new influencer called Marcel, and he's done some great work with us and really helped us to build some good solid numbers on our socials, as well as some others that we've got. Marcel's actually running the current King of Alts competition, as most of you would have seen. What else? We then had our AMA with Blockchain Infinity. That was followed by the Generals, then A&Q, then followed by the AMA Lovers Club. You might remember there was a week or two there where I was absolutely flat out doing one AMA after the next. So we got some really, really good content out. We had some good questions come in, and we moved that across many different markets, from Indonesian to Southeast Asian to European. So we really started to grow our community through those. We'll do a few more of those in Q1 2021, and then each quarter we'll keep doing some more AMAs. They are very good to get the information and the latest information out to a lot of new communities, and it's good to get more members coming in. The more we can spread the word for Metrix, obviously the better it is for everyone. We then released a short-term roadmap for October. Now, that was our biggest roadmap ever, and I think one of the biggest in crypto history. We absolutely nailed that roadmap. October saw us listing on P2P, B2B, listing on Whitebit, listing on DigiFinex, and also listing on alt markets. We then did another 3 AMAs. We released the Think Tank Thursday, which was a fantastic concept as well. The problem is the team's so busy now, after all the ideas that have come from Think Tank Thursday, we had to put that on pause for this year. That'll be started again next year, and then we'll slowly get the community more involved in that one. But we just don't have enough feet on the ground with all these ideas and everything that we're working on currently. Then we advertised for more BDMs to join the team. Guillermo then conducted an AMA with a company called Bangpatang, and that's the largest community that I'm aware of in Indonesia, and that one's absolutely fantastic. And if you haven't seen that, please go and have a look back through our socials. There's some really, really good content in that one. I then conducted an interview with the CEO of Afro Foundation, David Nartoff, which was fantastic. Unfortunately, we were on different sides of the globe, and trying to do this AFA was very hard because it was getting really dark where I was, and the video wouldn't record it properly. And then David obviously had issues as he was travelling as well. So it was a two-part video that Jude actually put together for us really, really well. So at the end of the day, we got that out, but we'll do some more interviews and some more updates early next year once his chain's working properly. Guillermo then did another really, really good article, and I thought it was so good. Let's try to get this out there. Let's try to get this published where it's going to be seen. So we're able to do a deal with Yahoo. So we got that published on Yahoo Business, Yahoo Finance, Yahoo News, and then 78 other really large online marketing sites and platforms. That was really good. We then got Chris to join the team, and he's a little bit of an expert in Instagram, and you might have noticed our latest Instagram account, which is our official Instagram, which he now runs. He's doing a fantastic job with that, and we're already over 6,000 followers on there, so really, really happy about that. If you're not following us on Instagram, or you're not following us on Twitter or Telegram, please do. These numbers are very, very important to us when we go to new markets. I'm not interested in false numbers on these sites. A lot of people have said, hey, you know, I think these are a scam. They're not a scam, it's the marketing that we're doing. So please like and join, like, share, do whatever you can to help us with our socials. It's really, really important. We then released our Metrix, I'm getting dry in the mouth, our Metrix presentation, which some people call a pitch deck. And that's really good for when we're looking at bringing on more partners. So that was released, and it's just been updated again now. We were then listed on Lunar Crush, and Lunar Crush is really good to see our social numbers. And you might have noticed that we're getting closer and closer to the big coins there. We then released the QR code so that it was really easy to find all our socials. Chris then released his BTC prediction, that little competition. Whoever was closest to the BTC price on the 10th of December without going over won 1 million metrics, and that was great fun. It's great to see the interaction on all our socials about that sort of stuff as well. We then released our Metrix is on the Move campaign 2. So that's where we really started growing our socials. The way we did that is we had certain influencers go into all these different AMA groups, crypto community groups and so forth. There's over 350 groups, and any publications that we were running or had run in the past, we were then sharing those with all of these groups and inviting them to come and join us. And that's where you saw a lot of different languages coming into our Discords, well, more our Twitters and Telegram, and also our Instagram, because of where we were marketing, trying to just bring as many people in as possible. So we'll do a lot more of that moving forward. It's really important to us that we keep growing these social numbers, we keep growing our Metroids community, and we keep growing as a project. What else we got? Our social numbers. Back then, the target was to get to 20,000 on Twitter, 10,000 on Telegram, 6,000 on Instagram, 4,000 on Discord. Now, I think you'll agree they were the numbers to achieve by the end of the year. We achieved those numbers in 2 weeks. So I thought we set the bar pretty high, but obviously what we've got and what we're sharing, it's being respected and people want to be part of it. So those numbers, you'll see that they increase, but then they also decrease pretty quickly when people aren't interested or they join for the wrong reasons or what have you. That's fine, let's get rid of those people if they're not interested, but we'll keep working on more people. What I did was I went back and I readjusted those numbers. So now I'm looking for 30,000 on Telegram, 25,000 on, 30,000 on Twitter, 25,000 on Telegram, and I'd like to get up to that 10 to 15 on Instagram if we can. So we've already achieved our Telegram numbers. Twitter is very, very hard to get the followers. I don't know why it's so hard, but it is very, very, very tricky. So with your help, I'm sure we'll get there a lot faster. What else we got? We then released a Gmg official Twitter account, just to show that we really are moving forward with Gmg. We've got some massive upgrades to the website. There's a new team page on the website. We've got the new exchanges on the website. We then released Metrix Academy with all the training, how-to videos. There's a lot more of those to come. Right now they're pretty basic, but that was the idea to get people started. If you didn't know how to back up your wallet, if you didn't know how to set up a wallet by downloading it, all those sorts of things. So that's all there, that's under the Metrix Academy. A huge thank you to Sayambara for volunteering his time to help us with these videos. So please like and share these videos where you can as well. We then announced the King of Alts competition through our influencer Marcel. Now, I've actually posted on Twitter, after seeing all the coins that are on there, that I believe we can win this competition. Now, okay, is a little bit of a bold claim, but we're still in it. We've won the first round, we've won the second round. It's going to get very, very serious in the third and fourth because we're up against coins like Verge, BNB, I can't remember the others, but there's some big coins with big communities. What I'm going to ask everyone to do is not make me look like a fool. I've said we can win it, I want to win it. But I don't want to just win it by 1 or 2, I want to win it convincingly. So please like and share those posts, make sure you vote. I really want to win this competition. I'm pretty confident that we will. So we're going to continue working on GMG. We've got new partnership deals with real world life use cases. Every couple of days, you might have noticed we've been doing a small promotion on each of the team members, just to introduce who our team members are. And we've got a few comments, hang on, I didn't realise the team was so big. Guys, we haven't started yet. So check out the team page on the website, you'll see how big the team is becoming. I'm looking at putting more and more team members on, so if you've got a skill set, we'll talk about that more in a moment, but please get in touch with me. We're close to completing the white paper and the roadmap for 2021. Now this one's been slightly delayed as there's just so much going on within the team at the moment. We're developing in so many different ways. We want to make sure that 2021 is a very well structured 2021, so it's not just random events occurring. So that'll be coming out very soon. It was hopefully going to be late December. It will be early January now. That'll be very professional by the time it comes out. So that's a wrap for 2020. I don't think there's too many teams that could go through that many updates in such a short period of time. So I'm very proud of the team. I'd also like to remind everyone that our team is not paid members. I don't get paid to be the CEO. I'm a volunteer CEO. I do massive hours, as I'm sure a lot of you have seen. So do most of our other team members. Now, a lot of them are working full-time jobs, or at least part-time jobs, and you see how often they're online. So they're committing all this time over and above their normal day jobs. So it's just a time for me just to take note off to all of them as well and say thank you for all your support. Without these guys helping out with the project, there wouldn't be a project. Without our community helping and assisting, liking, sharing, doing their part, we wouldn't have a great community. So just a nice time of year to thank everyone for their input. Guys, I've said it on the socials several times, together we are stronger. So what's going to happen in 2021? Roadmap will be released soon. What I can tell you as part of that roadmap is the release of GMG, Grudge Match Gaming. Now that's going to have a very large marketing presence with that one. We're looking at getting on some bigger exchanges. Please don't jump up and down with excitement, because with bigger exchanges comes a lot more exposure, but it also comes a lot more risk to the team. We have to have massive trading volumes, and we have to have consistent trading volumes. We have to have a lot of activity. Now, that activity is not there at the moment. So there are things that we are working on in the background to ensure that that will happen in time. We've got a lot more partners coming on board. We're in talks with several partners, not just in Italy, but all around the globe at the moment. So that's going to be very exciting for 2021, but that'll be listed out on the actual roadmap, as deals aren't actually signed as yet, but we're very, very close. We've got a new investment opportunity. Anyone with cash or Bitcoin that would like to invest, separate to Metrix itself, there's some opportunities there. So these are ideas that we're working on in the background. So if anyone is interested, I'm looking for a minimum of $50,000 US per investment and up to about $1 million US. So if anyone's interested in that, I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you. Once we get the roadmap completed and our white paper completed, they'll be posted and shared with everyone. And that's a wrap for 2020. Guys, I'm so excited about 2021. There's so many things I want to talk about that I can't talk about yet, as deals aren't signed, but as soon as they are, it's just, I can assure you it's going to be a very big year. With the 5 pages I've been through of what's happened in 2020, I'm going to be sitting here at the end of 2021. It's going to take me much, much longer. I was hoping to get through this video in 10 minutes. It's already been nearly 20. I think I'll wrap it up here rather than continue. I'm going to go back to the beach and enjoy this beautiful country I'm in. I hope everyone gets a couple of days downtime. Enjoy your New Year's. Make sure you stay safe. Come back and see us in 2021. Let's go, Metroids. Cheers, guys.